Welcome to our course on fundamentals of game design and gameplay. This particular lecture will focus on the gameplay aspect of game design. We will divide our video in 10-minute slots. Now, what is gameplay in terms of game design? I think gameplay is a set of challenges and actions that are defined in a game. Challenges the player will face and the corresponding actions that the players will take to overcome those challenges. So it's just a combination of those actions and challenges that your game offers to the player. Your game may have many other actions or allow many other actions for the player, but if they are not to overcome the challenges provided by the game, they are not part of the gameplay. Now, in this lecture, we'll discuss designing gameplay and how to use this gameplay to make your game more fun and more entertaining. Our focus, I think, gameplay, that's the primary component of a game. If a gameplay is not fun, not interesting, the player will not find the game to be satisfying or to be great, because all other elements like character design, user interface, storytelling or other stuffs, they add to the fun of the game, where the fun evolves around the gameplay. So you need to define your gameplay well, design your gameplay well. So we will look how we can make games more fun. We will study the things that you need to be aware of in terms of gameplay that affect the fun of the games, and also the general principles you need to observe and implement in your games in terms of actions, challenges, saving the game, user experience, everything, the general principles that are required to make the game more fun and to make the gameplay more interesting. We'll discuss present different ideas related to gameplay, such as hierarchy of challenges, how the challenges will come in front of the player, the sequence at once or not, and how we will design the challenges to make the game more fun and more entertaining to the user. We'll also discuss concepts like skill, stress and difficulty in relation to gameplay, and we'll also discuss how you can manipulate this concept to create the gameplay to make your challenges harder or easier, and the target is to make the gameplay more interesting. We also discuss the common type of challenges that are offered by different games. You will study those challenges just to understand how you can incorporate those challenges into your game, or maybe gain an overall understanding of how different games offer those challenges, and utilize your understanding to design the challenges in your game. You will study how you might present those challenges in your games, and the common mistakes that you can avoid in terms of presenting those challenges, and how you can adjust the difficulty of those challenges to make the game entertaining, to increase the fun of the game. We also present different actions that are available, that are offered in different games, and also we'll study how you can think to design the actions, step-by-step process to design your actions in your game. Also we'll study about saving a game, whether to save or not save, how does that affect players' experience, does it contribute to fun or not, why you should allow your game to be saved or not, and then an overall summary. So, making games fun. What does make a game fun? I think it's the gameplay, the fun of the game that evolves around the gameplay. Then gameplay is the place where the user spends more of his time. Maybe the surrounding story, storytelling, user interface, characters, all those things add little value, something extra to the fun, but that will be added to the gameplay. Gameplay is the center. And in terms of making games fun, I think execution matters more than innovation. The most of what makes a game great or entertaining or more fun, there is little more to do with the innovation. Most of what makes a game not fun, boring or frustrating or irritating or simply ugly and awkward usually result from bad execution rather than bad idea. So as a designer, most of your work will involve to make decisions that reduces those fun, that causes those fun. So here we are providing a list of the stuff that you can do in terms of designing or development of the game to reduce those errors and to improve the entertainment factor of your game. Avoid elementary errors, tune and polish your game design, provide some imaginative variation on the game's premise, and provide some true design innovation. So avoiding elementary errors. I think the elementary errors that causes the most harm to game entertainment, it is the most important component. So you have to avoid bad programming, bad music and sound, bad art, bad user interface, bad game design. Yeah, by reducing all this, you can increase the entertainment value or fun value of the game and gameplay a lot. Yeah, I think the game has to be efficient, not showing arbitrary errors. It has to be smooth. The sound, the music you use, that has to go with the story, or it should not be repetitious, or it should be tolerable. It should make sense. The user interface, that should be elegant. Yeah, so by improving in these areas, you can make your game way more fun. Tuning and polishing. Always pay attention to detail. Get everything perfect. The gameplay you offer, try to make them perfect. The user interface you offer, try to make them perfect. For example, the animation of the player that you show, the avatar in animation, you should make it smooth. The player should not feel dizzying or the images are cutting, not smooth. The main point is whatever you offer, whatever you show, whatever challenges and actions you provide, try to make them as perfect as possible, as smooth as possible. Provide imaginative variations on the game's premise. You can take the basic element of the game and create innovative game's premise, or improving game's premise, or varying the game's premise, and try to provide imaginative variations to increase the player's entertainment. You can take help from the level designers to keep the basic game elements but changing the premise of the game, increasing the difficulty level or making the game world little bit more nicer, something like that. And true design innovation, yeah, it's important, but it contributes only 5% of fun. The game's original idea and subsequent decisions, those contribute only 5% of 5% of fun. But now, the smallest and most mysterious part of the fun in a game emerges from an unpredictable, unanalyzable, and unnameable quality. You cannot make it happen by chance, but if you find that it is there by tuning or by avoiding bad programming or whatever you want to do, so if you find it there, just don't change your design from that point. So we see that true design innovation it contributes very little to the fun part of the game, but still that's necessary. In game design there is little room for innovation, but still